We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's. Dan.
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
No balls and one strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and two strikes. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Digging in now, Mike Ford. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike two.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Davy Garcia is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And Matty V, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're, man, I'm getting really tired of seeing the same faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. It's a tough thing when you're grinding through that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along, and hopefully, D-Roy, this team can continue playing well through the month of August, and hopefully that means some good things to come in the month of September.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a 3-for-13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. 3-0 now. Aaron Hicks will be next. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Next for New York, DJ Stewart. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Seth Brown. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Line toward right center. Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
swinging a ball hit on the ground, reined in. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Coming to the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Lázaro Armenteros is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Torres. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Popped him up. Olson in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9. The third baseman.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armenteros is there, and he has it for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Has a look, now the pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
At the ball. 2-1.
Line toward the alley in left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jorge Mateo is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Vimael Mashi will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Just missing here, 2-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Matt Olson stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball that misses. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Mike Ford, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Pulled toward right center field. Brown has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding forward now. Now, DJ Stewart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. After bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 to count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Seth Brown. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Allen has a play. 1 down.
Now batting. Third base.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter, Sheldon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Noisy.
Sheldon Noisy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
Now the pitch.
The left fielder,
Lázaro Armenteros is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. No hits to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brown moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Ford. It was a walk in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bounce to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first...
The second baseman,
Tyler Lyons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Tyler.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is low, ball one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
All even now, 2-2. Lyons has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times and eventually.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one.
But down 1-1.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 0-2 home. Now a fastball. Oh, looked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Striding into the box, Tommy La Stella. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Seth Brown.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. A 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Austin Allen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Allen hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the designated.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tommy Kingley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48.
To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Not a great spot to be in right here at 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Ground ball left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The left fielder.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. So the Oakland line.
Not just stop. Jorge.
Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First offering on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will.
Now back, second baseman, NYY.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Vimael Machin, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Jordan Weems has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Mike Ford. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Drilled down the line, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The 2-2 chopped at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Aaron Hicks is on deck, and that's low, ball 4. J.B. Wendelken is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The center fielder,
Aaron Hicks will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. Chapman has it cleanly. A tag for 1. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in, DJ Stewart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Popped him up. Mateo moving to his left. And the inning is over. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Olson.
And this will be fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes another 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Again, a 1-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A line shot to third base. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Offered it a low one there, but came up.
0-2.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Seth Brown. And his guys are looking to erase that donut. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Sheldon Noisy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2-0 now. The 2-0. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Gotta love a late rally. And listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Here's Merrill Petit. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is into. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners and next.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now at the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jorge Mateo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. There is La Stella, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, second base.
Digging in, Vimael Machin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. and he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Zach Britton pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 2-0. Michael Fulmer collected win number 3 this year as Detroit took care of the Rays 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 5-2. The Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-0. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-1. Carlos Carrasco collected his 8th win overall as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 6-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-5. Mike Foltynewicz earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Washington Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 10-1. The Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. The Philadelphia Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-0. Jeff Samardzija pitched his way to his 100th career victory, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-5. Yordan Alvarez drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Astros toppled the Rockies 9-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. The Padres smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-5. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.